Now we have the retina, one of the most important parts. It and the optic nerve are kind of in the same area and they're kind of considered the same thing. Now what the retina has is that it projects an image over here. And it also has multiple membranes like rods and cones. Hi guys, welcome to my laboratory. In today's episode, I, your anatomy teacher for the day, will be teaching you about the human eye. Now, let us start this video. Now, the eye is the second most complex organ. If you do not already know that, look at this. This is what we're going to be learning from. And you can already see that it's very complicated. And I will try my best to make it simplified for you guys, okay? So let us start. Now let's start with the first layer, the sclera. Now the sclera is kind of a covering with the choroid, which covers every other area. You have the sclera, you have the choroid. You're kind of in the same place. So yeah, those are the outer coverings. Now let's go inside and no more outer coverings. Now our first inside one will be the cornea, which is right over here and it bulges out of the eye. And it's one of the major roles in light reflections and seeing, because it is the first organ we have seen right now which helps in the seeing of light. Now going to our next one, we have the iris and pupil. Mr. Iris and Miss Pupil are both in the same area, and the pupil is kind of a hole which the cornea brings in light. The pupil removes the light going through that small hole. So do you understand? Hope that's clarified. Also, the iris and some membranes around it go like this and this to contract and expand the pupil. So when there's too much light, it goes like this, and when there's low light, it does like this to get more light. That's what the pupil does. The iris and some membranes are in charge of this job. Now, going to our next body part, or a kind of liquefied part, if I was going to be perfectly honest with you. This is the aqueous humor. Now, the aqueous humor is one of the first of kind of liquids here. And what makes it very funny with the vitreous humor is that both of them end with humor. And that's what makes some of these videos very hilarious. Now, continuing with this aqueous humor over here, it's kind of separates the pupil, cornea, and iris from the eye lens, which we're going to start talking about sooner after this. And its job is kind of to separate the both. That's all it really does. Now, the eye lens. Right at the back of these four, the pupil, the iris, the cornea, and the aqueous humor, we have the eye lens. Now the eye lens is kind of like the lens of a camera, okay? You guys know what the lens of the camera does. It does like this, it's the kind of part of the camera which it does, and it's the one which takes the picture. So that's the eye lens for you in a simplified way, really. Also, it emits the light to the retina, going through the vitreous humor. And now, I guess it's time we talk about the vitreous humor. So, if you guys want to know what the vitreous humor is, it's kind of like a jelly-like substance. Also, the eye lens is like a jelly-like substance. And they're separating the eye lens from the retina. That's what it literally does. And it isn't that crucial. The most crucial part of this thing is just to keep it from falling apart because of changes of the atmosphere. That's what it does. And the aqueous humor kind of does the same thing too. Now we have the retina, one of the most important parts. It and the optic nerve are kind of in the same area and they're kind of considered the same thing. Now what the retina has it projects an image over here. And it also has multiple membranes, like rods and cones. And if you want to know what these guys are, I'm going to explain it to you. So rods can see black and white and gray, like almost a million to be exact shades of gray. And it also takes care of your peripheral view. After that, we have the cones, which take care of the colors that you see. But they come in 3 colors, which are red, blue, and green. And each of these colors equal like magenta or yellow or all the other colors you can see. So they take care of like your color vision. Yeah. Finally, we have the optic nerve, one of the most crucial parts. And it connects with the brain, which it sends the pictures to the brain. And because these pictures are inverted, okay, so they are inverted when they capture the picture. So this optic nerve sends it to the brain, a part of the brain, which then makes sense out of it and flips it around. That's what it does. So yeah, there you go. Also, can I explain some stuff here, as I could explain it in this eye video right now? So, if you want to know what makes someone a far-sighted or short-sighted person, so here's what happens. A short-sighted person is when the view of it is right over here, not in the retina, which makes them only see like short things, very, very close to them, but not far things. It's blurry, the far stuff. And then farsighted is when like it expands the retina out of the eye just by a little bit. That means you can see farther stuff but not closer stuff. That's farsighted. So now with that out of the way, I guess this video is done. And again, I am your professor, King David. This is my lab and I'll be signing out. Bye guys and have a happy day.